Welcome in, everyone. Thanks for stopping by the live show. If you're watching this on a replay, the things I always say. Check out the description. Whoo, I need to do laundry. Look at all those dirty clothes up there. I'm not going to close that, though, because I got the bunk heater on. It's cold. Stare at my dirty laundry. Would you? Would you do that for me? Oh, man, the fun has already begun. Yeah, I don't care. I don't care. But yeah, what's everybody doing tonight? I'm chilling in Illinois. I'm way ahead. I'm way, way, way ahead. Um, Refreshing tonight's live is brought to you by Diet Pepsi because you can't drink regular, I guess. We're in Loves. We're waiting on things to die down a bit. I'd like to go take a shower, but afternoon rush, everybody coming in at one time is what it is. Yeah, I just got done working on a video. Probably put that out in the morning. Gonna be a good one. Mile High 1010, first in the house. Thanks for stopping by. Don, number 2, very respectable second. GI Man is third. Freight trucking in the house. Don says, yeah, they're overrated. Let's see. Ozzy says, hey, Cash, checking in. Yeah, appreciate everybody stopping by. Yeah, we got a convoy going here. I don't know if I've ever even really been part of a real convoy. You know what I'm saying? Like, by the time I got into trucking in, the mid 2000s there, everybody was pretty much already fighting with each other. You couldn't get two truckers to agree on where to eat lunch, much less, to truck together. You know what I mean? The bickering's too much for them. I tried to take a picture today at Love's, and I got screamed at for trying to take a picture from some lady trucker. She didn't like that I was taking a picture. She pulled in backwards of the fuel pumps. There's like trucks parked. They're all obviously there's one way you pull in. She was pulled in the wrong way, which I thought was funny. And then just because she done it, here come another guy. He followed her in the wrong way too, pulled in beside her the wrong way. And I went to take a picture of it, and boy, she was screaming at me. She was like, why are you taking a picture? I was like, because I want to, that's why. And she was like, you don't have to take a picture. And I was like, oh, I know I don't have to take a picture, but I'm going to. I'm going to take lots of them. I just wish I would have recorded her little rant, boy. She went off on me. She was like, and then she went over to I was at Love's, and there was a maintenance guy walking over from the shop to the store, and she was told on me. She's like, that guy's taking pictures, and the guy was like, I don't give a shit. I need a soda. Like, he didn't give. I mean, I'm taking a picture. It ain't like I'm out there waving a gun around. You know what I mean? I'm standing out there taking a picture. Like, right. So yeah, I'm like, don't do stupid stuff, and I won't take pictures of it. It's that simple, Let me hit the thumbs up on my own video here real quick. Let me get that going. If you haven't hit that thumbs up, now would be the time. Let's get it going here. Let's see if I can like my own video. 3 likes, 4 likes. Bam, I did that. So yeah, I got screamed at by some lady trucker that don't know how to pull into a fuel island. I'm like, maybe if you focus more on what you're doing and less on what I'm doing, you wouldn't be parked backwards. And then she was like, I've got a legitimate reason. And I was like, I don't care. I just took the picture. I'm like, I got things to do, like I don't have time to stand here. I got a Hardee's breakfast platter with my name on it in there. You know what I mean? A free one, because I got Love's points. I'm like, I'd much rather, I just snapped a picture, lady. Like, don't get your adult diaper in a bunch or whatever you wear down there. So but yeah, she was like, well, I've only got one fuel tank and it's on the passenger side. And I'm like, so I mean, I didn't say it, but I was thinking, like, why don't you just pull in the pump the regular way instead of screwing everything up, and just undo the one nozzle, set it on the ground or wherever, and then go around and fuel your truck, But I don't know. It kills me, these Dart lease purchase. If y'all notice, Dart takes one of the fuel tanks off so they can load even more freight on your lease purchase truck. They do. They do. If you lease a truck from Dart, they take one of the fuel tanks off so they can load extra heavy loads on there. It's true. It's true. I don't know if I'm a fan of that, only having one fuel tank. You know what I mean? It seems like you'd have to stop and fuel a lot. Because, I don't like letting my fuel tank get super low. Especially in the winter time, that would really annoy me, only having that one fuel tank. Because I like to keep about, 50 gallons in there at all times, no matter what, in the winter. And if I only had 100-gallon fuel tank, I would be stopping and fueling like, 400 miles or so. That would get annoying. So, yeah, I don't know if I'm a fan of that. But anyway, it got put in my place. Boy, she really gave me a talking to. Oh, man. It was funny because it wasn't like I was in her face taking a picture. I was literally like at least 100 feet away from her when I took the picture. And I didn't even realize she wasn't even in the picture. She came back. Like, she saw me, I think, like, setting up to take the picture. And she went around the truck. And then when I took it, she came back around and she was like, "Why are you taking pictures?" And I was like, because I want to. And she was like, "You don't have to take pictures." I was like, "Oh, well, thank you, master. Like, I'm not asking you if I can take a picture. You're in public. I'm taking a picture." It's like, it is what it is. There's a Triton driver over there. I'm thinking about going over there and asking him when the last time he made $3,000 a week was. Y'all remember Triton from my last Craigslist job search in Houston, where I went off on Triton for saying, "You can make $3,000 a week." Like, no, you can't at 60 cents a mile. Let's see, where am I at? What's everybody up to tonight? Don says convoys are overrated. Well, okay, Don. I take your word for it. Never really been a part of one. I don't know, maybe. There was some talk like that when I first got into trucking on the CB. Now there's really no talk on the CB. I can remember nights where, like, I'd be driving through the night. I used to run down to, just ate some Arby's and washed it down with Diet Pepsi. Had those Greek Euros. Y'all ever had those? They're pretty good. I had a couple of those for lunch or dinner or whatever this is. But I used to run down to Laredo a lot. And, I do a lot of late night running down through there. And, you can have conversations with people on the CB sometimes, It was pretty fun. It kept you awake, I had satellite radio, things like that to help keep me awake as well. Let's see. Hey, Cash checking in here in Arizona after 10 freeway heading to Atlanta, Georgia. All right. Get after it. Don said, should have said smile. Yeah. Oh, man, she was mad, dude. She was not in a stable place. You know what I mean? I wasn't trying to escalate the situation, because honestly, I ain't trying to make people mad. I just think it's funny when, you've got like on the yellow line, you've got like 4 trucks pulled ahead in a row, and then you got 2 trucks pulled in the wrong way, I just thought it was funny because I'm like, as soon as one person did it, the other guy blindly just followed right in there, and I was like, monkey see, monkey do, man. Monkey see, monkey do. The other funny thing I saw today was a guy here where I'm at right now. I got fuel before I parked. Filled up with diesel, def, and reefer. Went for the trifecta. That's how I got my Arby's for free. I got some points off of that, let me tell you. Oh yeah, the guy fueling next to me. He's out there in his sandals and his socks. It's cold. It was like 30-something degrees, and the wind is kicking. Like, it is kicking. He was out there. I could hear his teeth chattering from the other side of the pump. He was in like a little thin hoodie, and he had on his socks and sandals, and I was like, oh boy, I bet you wish you had on some real shoes and a jacket right now. But he was over there. His teeth were chattering. He was I was like, damn, man. I asked him, I was like, "You gonna be all right?" You know, I was checking in on him. You know, like kind of had me worried. Thought he was gonna die of hypothermia right there at the fuel pump. Um, where we at? Tim in the house. What's up, Tim Hillard? Says you're the king, brother. Just joining in. Yeah, thanks for coming by, everybody. 19 in the house, 20 in the house. Uh, so yeah, that's good numbers. That's good numbers. Appreciate everybody. If you're in here, throw me a little, something to let me know you're in here. A WhatsApp or something. I do appreciate that. And if you just want to listen in the background, I'm cool with that too. Nathaniel says, "Damn, Cash King Trucking is live again." Yeah, brother. If you're new to the situation, you will find out. I am here to entertain my brothers and sisters of the trucking community. I mean, I don't know. If you want to put me up on the big screen at the house and have the kids come in and listen, I'm relatively, family friendly. Occasionally, I do something that I say a curse word, but for the most part, I try to keep it. I try to keep it PG-13. You know what I mean? You won't see me over here in a pair of booty shorts or you know what I mean. I don't wear no V cuts. You know what I mean? I keep a shirt on. um, but yeah, we live all the time over here, man. We live all the time. Night Ranger, what's up, brother? Says, what's your thoughts on Amazon doing power only? Uh, I don't know, man. I don't know. There's some people out there making some good money at it. They are, but it kind of concerns me, at the beginning of the year, man. It does. Like, once everything gets shipped out and the returns get brought back, um, I think COVID might keep you floating, because people are going to be ordering a lot of things. Um, the excuse me, the Amazon side of it, I'm not too worried about. Okay, there's going to be plenty of demand over there. I don't see Amazon shrinking anytime soon. Um, I do worry about the capacity side of it. A lot of people jumping in on that Amazon right now. A lot of people jumping in, and it's like Amazon's going to have they're going to have their pick of the litter when when things slow down a little bit. After the holidays, and you know what I mean. Like if you ain't their favorite, they could put you out to pasture. But I don't know. It's one of those things, man. If you already got a truck, I would say I'd go for it, but I wouldn't run out and buy a truck just for that. Like if that was my only strategy, I would not go buy a truck. You know, I mean, and I say that because if you've got other strategies, I don't see it being a bad like way to start. But to just have the strategy that Amazon's your end all be all, um, I don't know, be tough. And I would want to be, I'd want to be as close to the Amazon as I could. You know what I mean? Like, um, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want to be direct with them. I mean, I don't know. That's my thoughts on it. That, and I have no experience with Amazon. I've had offer to pull Amazon loads, and I've not pulled them. I like to just stick with what I do because you know what I mean. Like if you chase that one hot thing, you can get burnt. You know what I'm saying? But if you've got the truck and you are looking for something right now to boost some income, may not be the worst thing in the world. Like if you're working these apps like Convoy or JB Hunt, something like that. Um, Amazon, if it's paying better, go do it. Like flat out, go where the money's at. But at the same time, like I said, I wouldn't go buy a truck and just have that as like my mindset. I'm only going to do Amazon because I feel like you're a little late to the party if you do that. Not that you couldn't make money right now, but I'm just saying, like, you know, Amazon's got their favorites by now, I'm sure. But that's just my take. I don't know. I could be hecka wrong on that. Freight Trucking says, according to another YouTuber channel I watched today, you should have a full head of hair by now. LOL. Yeah, man. That guy kills me, man. That guy. You guys don't know. Go watch that Asian My video from today. Put that in your watch later and watch it after this video, man. That stuff was funny, man. That stuff was funny. So yeah, go check that out. That Asian My, man, he's killing me. Rashid, am I saying that right? Rashid, it looks like. What's up? Not much, man. How's it going? I am doing good. We're done for the day. I had to move this truck with this trailer behind it about 360 miles today. Not a big day. Slept in, kind of just. I had a lot of time. I had like 500 and some miles to go from last night to tomorrow night. So I had like 48 hours to cover 500 miles. So, I slept it in today. I didn't get loaded till maybe like 7:30, 8 o'clock last night. I run it for about an hour and a half. Got a free Domino's pizza. Stopped at a little marathon over there on US 30, and they were closing, and they had like hot and ready pizzas at a Domino's. It was a weird Domino's. It was a Domino's in a gas station that had hot and ready pizzas, and like I didn't need the. All right, we're back. Sorry about that, everybody. That was the video call from the house. You got to take those. The little guy was hanging out. He wanted to call and see what Daddy was doing. So, got to take those calls. Got to take those. But yeah, we'll hang out here for a little while. I'll call them back in a minute. They still got energy. So, yeah. Let's see. Where was I at here? Don says. And he's got a lot of good knowledge. Thank you. Hopefully you're talking about me or that other guy. That other guy's got a video that can make you laugh. Go check that out for sure. I don't know if y'all saw the He-Man video the other day too, man. He's killing me. Like, don't drink anything when you watch his videos. You might spit it all over the place. Tim says, I always worry about too much power collected in a few hands. Amazon consolidates. It's what they do. They are heavily invested in self-driving trucks. Something about them worries me. Yeah, no. Amazon's going to start cutting throats. I can just go ahead and tell you that. That's what they've always done. It ain't like I'm, some, Nostradamus, over here. Like, Amazon's powering up to cut some throats. And they're paying good right now, and it's all like, I don't know, it's what they always do. Like, paying truckers good is the reverse of what they do to retailers. With retailers, they cut the rates so low, and I think that's what Amazon's doing right now too. I think Amazon is pushing up rates to make it hard for their competitors to get freight moved. You see what I'm saying? Amazon's making it real easy for drivers to go and move their trailers. And the way that works is they're making it real easy, so you lower the barrier of entry, and then you raise the rates and you make it pay real good. And all of a sudden, what's going to happen is people come over there. You know what I mean? Like, Walmart can't get their trailers moved because Amazon's paying too much, That's kind of what I think Amazon's doing with this right now. But I also think that, Amazon will, first chance they get, they will slit your throat and move down the line to the next person and slit their throat. Yeah, I don't do business with Amazon. I don't trust them. I don't like them. I read an article that said when they bought Whole Foods, they cut the part-timers at Whole Foods. They cut their health insurance out completely. It was worth about $9 million a year. Jeff Bezos makes $9 million, I think they said, in 6 hours on interest on his money. So for them to cut that part-time people's health insurance, it's ridiculous, man. Like the people working at Amazon should be making a lot more money. I just, it's kind of like, it's kind of how like people will be anti-Walmart but pro-Amazon, and I'm like, they didn't like how Walmart killed Main Street. Oh, well, you don't think Amazon is killing everything the same? I mean, it's just like, I don't know, like. So yeah, I don't know. I think if you're anti-Walmart, you should be just as anti-Amazon. Like they're doing that. Basically it's the same business, except Amazon figured out how to get you to basically, if you take Walmart, let me set this up first. If you take Walmart and Sam's Club together as one company, okay, you take Amazon, it's basically the same thing. The only thing Amazon did was figured out how to make it simpler to get it delivered to your house. Other than that, they're the same business. They don't reward their employees right. I don't know. To me, they're both bad for America. How much Chinese trinkets do we really need? Like how much crap do we really need from China? I don't know. That's my thoughts. That's my Amazon rant. Now, if you pull an Amazon trailer, I don't think of that like you're not buying from Amazon. You see what I'm saying? You're moving their trailers. You're making money off of them. So I don't see that. Like, to me, I would have no problem moving an Amazon trailer. People done bought the stuff. I'm just moving it. And I'm not going to go buy stuff and add to that. But that's just me. That's just me, Just an Amazon rant there. But yeah, Tim. Same thing, man. Like they're getting a little out of hand, like how could the government not break up Amazon? They control web services. They control so much now. They're just collecting and building like crazy. And I don't know. To me, it seems like maybe too much power in one particular company's hands. Just my thoughts. I don't know. What do I know? I'm a truck driver. Tim says, but hey, ride the Amazon wave till it crashes. Have a backup plan. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you've already got the truck and you're already doing it, stack that money. Like they're paying for the capacity right now. That's all they want. Like they're not concerned about the future of taking care of all these people that are coming over there to haul their freight right now. I think they're just trying to hold up a bunch of capacity. That way their competitors can't move the things they need to move. That way you got to go to Amazon and get it. Because, maybe that's just me, but that's kind of how I see it. We'll see if NFI hits this trailer here. Boy, he came in an odd angle there. I don't know why he swung out like that. Oh, well. But anyway. He made it. I never doubted him for a second. Paul Harris says, in business, you need to be diversified. If that's one or two customers leave you, you'll be in trouble. Yeah. No, I think, I don't see Amazon going anywhere, but I do see them. They're doing the Amazon thing. Go back and look at the history of Amazon and look at how they've done things. Like, people that sell items on Amazon, because you can be a third party, vendor for Amazon. You can sell your stuff on Amazon. Well, as soon as Amazon figures out, like, something's hot, something's selling, they'll just go out and buy it up, and then you can't get no supply to sell, and then Amazon sells it for it. They take over your market. They let you do the hard work, and then they come in and they take over your market. You did the research, you put in the effort, you got the ball rolling, and then they step in, they stomp you out, and they take that business. So don't get it twisted. That's what's going to happen with the freight portion of Amazon. You know, like I think Amazon is really pushing right now to get a huge market of capacity. And then, you know, they'll start doing their own brokerage. They'll start throwing their weight around. You know, they already said they were going to get into the brokerage game. And they said, oh, well, we're going to cut brokerage rates by 15%. I think a lot of truckers were like, yay, brokerage rates are going down, so our pay will go up. No, guys. Don't get that twisted. Don't get that twisted. They're not out here to help us. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's why they're hiring all these contractors. You know what I mean? Because they just want the capacity. You know, like, if Amazon really needed trucks that bad, Amazon would, I mean, they'd be buying more than they already are. I mean, they do have some of their own trucks, but, you know what I mean? Like, they're not dumb. They've ran the numbers on it. They're better off to bring in all these, you know, all these small fleets and, you know, working good now because Amazon needs you a little bit. Wait till Amazon doesn't need you and then see, like, you know, the real Amazon will come out. See, Don says, but always down for free pizza. Yeah, so I went in there last night, back to my free pizza thing. Went in there last night and got a free freaking pizza from Domino's. They were getting ready to close. That pizza had been there for a while. It was a little long in the tooth. You know what I mean? Like, maybe not the greatest. Lone Star in the house. What's up, Lone Star? Ain't seen you in a minute. Says, good evening, Cash. Haven't been able to catch all the lives. Well, you know, I mean, I do them so much. I don't expect anybody to catch all of them. I mean, if you can, great. But if not, I totally understand. Lately, but watching replays and hitting the like button. Hey, I appreciate that, man. That's more than I could ask right there. More than I could ask for. Rick Ian says, howdy. Amazon is creating a monopoly one bucket at a time. Yeah. Yep. That's what they're doing. They're tying up capacity. That's what I think's going on. I hear Amazon is wanting to get into logistics to lower rates in the future. Yeah. Yeah, the way they came out, the way they worded it, they were going to lower the brokerage fee part of it. Not the rate, the brokerage fee part. And, I mean, like, you know, let's look past step one. You know, not step one, they get into it. They cut the brokerage fees because they make it all automated. And then they take all this algorithm data they got, and that's where they move it to step two. And then they start cutting these rates down. I mean, that's where it's going. Believe you me, they're like, oh, okay, well, you know, some of these good paying lanes, I can see them right now taking over a good paying lane and just slowly but surely just twisting the good out of it. You know what I mean? Let's see. Amazon actually pays their employees close to $20 an hour. Yeah, starting wage is $15 over there. Still ain't enough. I mean, for me, it still ain't enough. Yeah. Yeah, most parts of the country, the starting wage is $15 at Amazon. Don says, and I mean, you can go to Taco Bell and get, you know, $13 an hour right now. So 15 ain't impressing me a whole lot, honestly. Don says, and people will pay a couple extra bucks to have it delivered to their house because they're so lazy. Yeah, I mean, Amazon, like, I don't think they had visions to be what they are right now when they started. You know what I mean? I think they realized, holy crap, like, people love getting things delivered to their house. You know, it's like Christmas every day. And I mean, got to give it to them, man. Like, maybe it wasn't their vision. I don't think it was their vision, but boy, did they execute. I mean, boy, did they execute. I never understood why Walmart didn't buy Amazon 10 years ago. You know, that shows you the true lack of vision that, you know, Walmart's got, because, you know, Walmart could have bought Amazon 10 years ago and been, you know, like crazy. It would have been crazy. Let's see. Cole, what's up, Cole? Cole says, how does port work pay compared to reefer spot market? How hard to get into a comparison. Thanks. Yeah. I don't know, man. It just depends on where you're getting your port work from. I hear some guys make really good money at it. Um, you know, I really don't have a lot of experience in port work, so I can't tell you a whole lot about it. Um, I don't know. Yeah, don't know. Let's see. Tim says you're right about holding up capacity, taking drivers that are pulling empty trailers, deadheading all over, and paying canceled loads after too late to do something else. Yeah, yeah, I see a lot of that. That's why they're doing so many of these contracted blocks. It's like, you know, if you move one load, it pays for the whole block. You know what I mean? Like, it's to them. I mean, it's really good paying. Like, if you do one part of a, if they set you up for a 13-hour block and you work 2 or 3 hours of it, it's great money. But at the same time, it's like the rest of it may not pay in them getting to move their freight, but it pays in getting to deny a competitor that capacity. So, keep that in mind. They're playing capacity games right now. The driver says, just checking in. Thanks the driver for coming in. Got 27 in the house, 24 likes, boy. It's popping. Ron's in the house. Ron says, if truckers won't call that cheap rate, Amazon won't be able to move their product, then they need trucking. Yeah. Yeah, the problem with that is, though, you know how the ups and downs of trucking work. You know what I mean? Like, I see so many trucks right now running around with temporary, tag in the windshield, the cab card or whatever in the windshield, because they don't got a plate yet because they just went and bought the truck. And I see a lot of that right now. So better believe, capacity is coming on strong right now. You go look at these used truck lots. You know what I mean? Like, are some of these truck dealerships where you see, you would see like the lot just full as it could be, and now, like, people buying them up right and left. So, it does concern me, after the holidays, and Amazon. I mean, I think they're still going to be strong, and maybe they got the money to pay for a bunch of capacity they don't need. But boy, I could see like the bottom really going low. I mean, there'll always be somebody pull that freight. You know how it is, man. Like, I always make the joke. There's always somebody trying to get home. Sometimes people will pull amazingly low rates to go home, or, to get over here. Sometimes it's worth it, sometimes it's not. I mean, I'm not one of these guys that says, don't pull cheap freight, because cheap freight's different to everybody. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not pulling cheap freight when I can pull expensive freight or well-paying freight. But at the same time, I got a pretty low cost of business over here. And, like, I'm not going to take a low rate just because I can, but I can take a low rate because I can. Ron says, have you checked out Trucking Life's channel? He's a third-year owner-operator. Went straight from CDL school to his own authority. No, I haven't. I mean, I don't recommend people do that, I think you should try trucking, on somebody else's dime for a little while, but, that's just me. That's my opinion. BP says, sorry I'm late. Is there a fee? No, we're not cold storage. Dude, this load I'm pulling right now, they told me if you lose the paperwork for this load, it's $200 to have new paperwork faxed over to you. Blows my mind. I'm like, where do you get off? Like if someone loses the paperwork, chances are they didn't do it on purpose. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, I feel like I should have a safe in this truck to put this paperwork in. Like, $200 to get new paperwork. Like, holy smacks, man. Like, like this. I'm like, we're not hauling government materials here. These are not bodies, bodies that we need to keep up. This is just food. This food shouldn't cost me $200 to get some freaking 5 or 6 bills faxed out to me. I thought I tripped on them. DIY, what's up, yo? Not much. We're popping off on a live here. We're talking about Amazon, what Amazon's going to do to this market and why they're holding up capacity. My theory is Amazon is holding up capacity to hurt other retailers right now. With all these contracted blocks that they're not even using. They're trying to bring on all these, all these owner operators into their system right now. I think they're trying to hold up capacity is what I think. And, I think they're trying to put their impression on trucking right now. That's what I think's going on. Night Ranger, Uncle Cash, gotta get back to my chores. I'm smoking pork chops, hamburgers, and ribs in the peach wood, cherry wood. Have a good night. Jeez Louise, man, I ate Arby's. You're making me feel like a poor person, man. Dang, what a setup. What a setup. He says, I could just do pork chops. I could do hamburgers. I could do ribs, but I probably just do all 3 of them. Nice. That's style right there. That's style. That is style. DIY Semi says nothing. He retracts his message. Emmanuel says, hey, much have you grossed this year? Oh, I don't know. I would have to do the numbers on that. I don't keep a running total in my head on that one. Yeah, I don't know. A lot. I mean, yeah. It's been an okay year, kind of fell off kind of hard there in the middle, but other than that, it came back with a vengeance. So pretty good. Cole says, how do I learn lanes? Should I start watching load boards and writing down loads and what they pay? I pretend I'm taking the loads and keep track of expenses. Yeah, I got a video I'm working on right now about freight lanes. I'll try to get something out about that. Maybe by the end of next week. But yeah, just gather up information, I like to focus on freight lanes that go to cities, like from wherever I live to cities that have a lot of different industry. And preferably cities in between that have industry. That way, if I can't get anything out of the city I can work my way back to the next city. If ain't nothing there, I can work my way back to the next. You know what I mean? Like, at least I can get something along the way back. Like with a reefer trailer, I live in Minnesota. Minnesota has a ton of meat production. Wisconsin has a ton of cheese production. So I like running out of those areas with the reefer and getting on down to like North Carolina has a lot of meat production, a lot of chicken out of North Carolina, pork out of Virginia, North Carolina. Now, they don't pay that great coming back for some reason, because they pay really good going out, but they don't pay that good coming back. But I can almost always gather something and get on with it. You know what I mean? Like, I try not to focus too much of my time and energy on a backhaul. A backhaul is a backhaul. Get it done, get back to the good freight. That would be my recommendation for backhaul. And if it's reversed, like if you live in an area that is not paying good coming out, but it does pay good going back, same thing. Just hurry up and get the load out there to the good paying freight, get the good paying freight and come back, most lanes pay about the same. I mean, it's rare that you're going to find a lane that is just above and beyond what everything else is, And if a lane does pay a lot more, you got to look into that, because it's probably a lane that has a lot of tolls. You know what I mean? Like a lot of toll roads. Like, certain areas. Thank you, Freight Trucking with the $5 super chat. There you go. Appreciate that. I will buy. I'm buying Christmas toys right now, so I'll throw that on the fire. We'll get a Christmas fund out of that one. But yeah, so like, if I run out to Jersey from Minnesota, the lane pays a little more from Minnesota to Jersey, Jersey back to Minnesota. Yes, that lane pays a little bit more on average than like going to North Carolina. Well, the reason is because certain parts of New Jersey back to Minnesota, I could pay $300 worth of tolls one way. So yeah, the rate's going to reflect. The rate's going to reflect. Let's see here. DIY Semi. Also, if y'all don't watch DIY Semi, go watch him. I was watching some of his older videos today. Very informative on how to work on your truck. Go check that out. Robert Burns in the house says, how long? Oh, wait, I missed one. Emmanuel says, that's what happens when you make a lot of money. Yeah, I mean, like, I don't know. Like, I think about so much during the day to think about what I've made gross this year. At this point in the year, because like I'm in the middle of a quarter right now. Yeah, it wouldn't add up properly. Robert Burns says, how long until we are in a good, cheap used truck market again? Trucks are sold before they even hit the lot right now. Yeah, when rates go back down, that's when truck prices will go back down. That's what you need. You need a slow freight market to get a good truck price. It kind of evens out, though. I'll be honest with you. Because if you say you had all your ducks in a row, you've been planning for like 6 months to a year to buy a truck right now. Well, you're going to go buy that truck right now. You're going to pay a little bit more for it, but then you're heading straight into a great freight market. You know what I mean? Versus if you wait for rates to go down, truck prices to go down, yeah, you'll save some on your truck, but your rates are going to be down. You know what I mean? Like, the key, that let me learn how to talk real quick. Sorry about that. My key to buying a truck is to be ready to buy a truck. And when you're ready, buy it. Don't worry about what the rates are doing. Try to get the best deal you can on the truck, obviously. But yeah, don't base it like, I see all these people buying trucks right now, and I worry about them because they're buying it at the peak of the market as far as freight rates. Now the truck price, yeah, say you pay $1,000, $2,000, $3,000 more on a truck right now. In the grand scheme of things, if you're going to keep the truck for 3-4 years, what is it? Like an extra $20 a week to own the truck, like it's not huge. But, it's the people that are knee-jerk reaction. Rates are up, I need to buy a truck. Like, don't get that anxiety. Take a deep breath. I recommend for everybody, when you think you want to buy a truck, set a date in the future at which you would like to have a truck. Like 6 months, a year, and then, slowly do the research on what to get the truck. Don't just wake up one morning and go, today is the day, and then run down to the truck dealership, buy you a truck that's not made for what you want to do. Like, you get yourself in a lot of trouble doing stuff like that. Again, thank you, Freight Trucking. You're the man. DIY Semi says, hey, Robert. Robert says, oh, what's up, DIY? Yeah, a little cold mingling. Get that going. Everybody say hi. We got 34 in the house, 27 likes. Get after that like button if you could for me. But yeah, as far as I got a video coming out in the morning, by the way, about lease purchase, so y'all be ready for that one. But yeah, it's I've been through this, like I bought my first truck in like 2010, I think. I bought a few here and there along the way, and fondle the like button. Yeah, poke it like it's your prom date. Go back into your memory and imagine your senior year prom date, and then get after it. But what was I saying about buying trucks? Yeah. So, I've been through this a few times, and, I've bought them in bad markets and lost everything, and I bought them, timed it right, bought them right before the rates, popped off. This one, like I bought this right at the beginning when COVID was really starting to get thick and heavy, Um, I bought this at the beginning of March, which is right when COVID started affecting rates and capacity. And, so it's like when I first bought the truck and got it on the road, I kind of felt like maybe I'd made a bad decision, because of where we were at in freight. Kind of muddled through that, got through the tough time, and before you know it, we're in right now. Like, this is probably the best trucking has ever been for owner operators right now. I mean, I can't think of a time where fuel has been cheap and rates have been this high. And that's the key. You just buy the truck and you run it, and when these times happen, you pay off some stuff, you stack some money, and then when things are down, you try to keep your head above water. Like a lot of these people that are buying trucks right now, like, I'm not saying they won't make it. I'm not that guy. I'm not saying like, yo, you can't make it. No, you'll. I don't want to be like, the sky's falling over here. But when right now your fortitude is not being tested right now. Your willingness to get up and work for nothing, basically, like just to pay the bills, that's when you test your fortitude. When it's 15 degrees outside and the snow and the ice pellets are hitting you in the face when you're doing a pre-trip, that's when you decide whether this is for you or not. When when the skies are blue and the sun is out, and rates are through the roof and fuel is cheap, that's not when there's no test in that. I mean, I guess there is a test in everything now. I mean, I guess there is. There's a test in everything. Because a lot of guys right now, when rates are really good, they'll go pull one load and then they'll go sit at the house for 3 or 4 days. It's like, now I get it. If you ran hard all summer, a vacation is a vacation. Like, if you take a vacation, it's a vacation. I'm not talking about like planned vacation. I'm talking about, like, oh, I ran a week, I made a ton of money. Now, let me, ball out of control until I'm out of money, and then I'll go back to work. Like, fun way to live. Did it a couple times in life, but yeah. Don't be surprised when things are really, really bad, when things get tough. Like, just saying. Let's see. Final that like button. Yeah. Ernest says, good afternoon. Thanks for coming in, brother. God, it feels like you said afternoon, and I was like, what's he talking about? Like, it's like dark as it can be out here. It's been dark for 2 hours. Afternoon. It's 6:15. Oh, this time of year kills me. Dude, I'm not even playing. It was like gray skies here today. I was coming up from Chicago, and it was gray skies all day. And I swear, at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, it was already like dusk. I was like, not happy about it. Not happy about it. Let's see. Rick N says, better than 2018. Oh, hell yeah, man. 2018 was a fun time, you know what I mean? But yeah, no. This is unbelievable. I mean, straight up. Like, yeah. I mean, let's look at just what right now is presenting for an owner-operator. Number one, I pull only food loads, and not every owner-operator gets this, but like 90% of the freight I've pulled in the last 2 or 3 months has been exempt. No hours of service. Average is probably, $2.50 to $3 a mile, all miles. Fuels that, you know what I mean? Like, I mean, I bought fuel the other day on Mudflap for $2 even a gallon in Illinois. 61 cents of that goes to my IFTA. I bought diesel. The underlying diesel price was $1.38.8 or $1.38.8 or something like that. Let's say $1.39. Let's round up $1.39. $1.39. Like if you get 7 miles a gallon, that's 20 cents a mile you're putting to fuel. I mean, like, you know what I mean? You're pulling $3 mile freight. Like normally, a good ratio, this is normally something you guys can think about. Fuel prices with a fuel efficient truck will be about 1/4 of your income. If you have a less than fuel efficient truck, it'll be about 1/3 of your income. It's like 10% now, if that. Like it's like fuel and rates are like they've totally separated from each other. So Ron says, yeah, now that we've got cheap fuel, high rates, we're about to lose the president that brought it all for us. Yeah. I'm not a political guy. Like I think if we were going to elect a real president, we should elect me. Let's see. When is freight coming back down? Oh, nobody on this earth could tell you that. You can speculate, but it's all speculation. Robert Burns says y'all running reefer freight like strolling west. Yeah, no doubt. No doubt. Let's see where we at. DIY says, Cash, I'm balling fully under control. Is that possible? Yes, you can ball under control for sure. Diversify your bonds. That's, I'm not a financial advisor. I'll put that out right now, but a good way to ball under control is diversify your bonds. You know what I mean? Reinvest your dividends. That's balling under control. What else would be a good one? You know what I mean? Like pay off your debt. That's balling under control. All these things, man. You can most definitely ball under control. DIY says, can I be vice president? Well, heck yeah, you can. You just got to sell your soul to get us elected. That's all I require. Just got to sell your soul. Do that and you're vice president. You're in. That is a refreshing beverage. Rick Ian says, expect freight to go down between February and April of 2021. What are we basing that on, Rick? Is that your Swami predictions? I don't know. I don't know, man. Depends on if we keep this country open. If they can get COVID taken care of, man. People love buying stuff. Like, no one saves money anymore. So, I just see rates being crazy. No one wants to work. Here's my take on why you should become a truck driver. No one wants to work, and truck driving is a hard job. I don't care what nobody says. You can make it easier. You know what I mean? You can go to work for like a company where you show up, you drive a truck from point A to point B. Nobody even wants to do that anymore. Like, you know what I mean? Like, some companies that have great benefits, great pay. No one wants to work there. No one wants to work. But yet, everybody wants everything. Oh, be a truck driver, boys. I'm telling you right now. Be a truck driver. Own your assets. That's my opinion. But I don't know. I mean, we'll put a pool together. Rick's got February. If we're putting a pool together on when rates are going to go down, it's what are rates going to go to when they go down? You know what I mean? Like, are we going to go from like $260 a mile down to $230 a mile? That's what I think. That's why I say no one can predict it, because you take the people that got all the data in the world. Like, it's impossible to predict. Let's see. Rick N says Biden is rejoining the Paris Agreement. Lockdowns and companies should have their inventory management systems back online. Okay, good deal, good deal. That'd probably move some freight around. I'll be honest with you guys. I've been trucking. Let's see. George W. Bush was probably president when I started trucking. I think that's right. Yeah. George W. Bush, Obama, Trump. Like, trucking is trucking, guys. I mean, don't let the politics of who's president get you psyched out. Trucking is trucking. People need things. Things need to move. Okay? I mean, like, 2014 rates were pretty darn good. 2018 rate. I mean, like, there's been some really good years in there, and it doesn't all have to do with like who's president. You know what I mean? Like, I think it has more to do with like the average consumer, like, mindset. I mean, that's just my approach. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I think honestly, if everybody would get the politics out of their head for a minute and just go live life, I think everything would be better. You know what I mean? Like I tell everybody, like, vote with your wallet. Don't go to a middle school in your town and stand in a little booth and push buttons and think that changes things. If you really want to change the world, your wallet is where you change the world. Like, that's where it is. H.O. Walden coming in hot. He's coming in hot, boys. Must have to take a dump. Oh, yeah, where was I at? Politics. Yeah, politics. Like, here's the thing, guys. Here's the thing. When we all get wrapped up in politics, that's what they want. They want us over here. I'm a Democrat. I'm a Republican. That's what they want. Like, screw the monetization of this video. Fuck both of them. Fuck the Democrats. Fuck the Republicans. Sorry, it's not family friendly anymore. But honestly, guys, that's how it is. That's how I see it. They're both big piles of steaming dog crap that don't care about us. They're just out to get their little agendas. So just forget politics, man. Politics is a waste. Live your day-to-day life. Free trader in the house. Hey, everyone. Sorry about the cussing, everybody. But, I'm really, really passionate about hating politics. I'm not passionate about politics. I'm passionate because I hate it. I hate the rhetoric. I hate the cheerleading. Like, it's pointless. If we would all just get along and be happy, the world would be so much better. We don't need all these stupid politicians. Like, I mean, if it was up to me, I'd say drag all of them out in the street and start with new ones tomorrow. Like, term limits on everything. One term everything. You know what I mean? If I catch you taking $1 of lobbyist money, we'll literally tar and feather you. We're going old school on this. Tar and feather. If I catch you taking a bribe, if you're a politician, tar and feather. If I catch you insider trading, that shit that they do these days, tar and feather. Like, you don't even want to know what the second offense will get you. Whoo, the tar and feather didn't teach you. Don't even get me started. We'll go medieval. We're going medieval. Free Trader says transportation logistics will always be needed. Exactly, man. Exactly. If y'all don't know, check out Free Trader. Free Trader has a great channel on stock trading. He is the man. He does some like day trading, some quick trading. And boy, he knows how to make some moves. Let me tell you. I'm out here working all day, and he's clicking a mouse a few times and stacking money. I've seen it. He does. It's what he does. Let's see. 30 in the house, 35 likes. You guys are awesome. Tim Hillard says, regardless of who's in the White House, baby gotta eat. Yeah, man, that's it. That's it. And if we would stop bickering and all get along and just stop the politics, oh my God, dude, we would be balling, man. We would be balling. Like in control and out of control simultaneously. Cole says 50 cents, LOL. Oh, Cole thinks rates are going to 50 cents. I don't know. Rick in the house with a $5, man. Thank you very much. DIY semi with a $3. Oh, yeah. Ron says that's good advice right there. Thank you. Appreciate that. Everyone tip your host, no doubt. YouTube's trying to shut me down just when I get on a roll. They block me. Trucker Tucker. God almighty, man. That is so simple. It's complex. Trucker Tucker says people will always need stuff despite president. Even in a shutdown, they can't live without toilet paper. Ain't that the truth? Ain't that the truth? I mean, people was trying to kill each other for a roll of toilet paper. You know what I mean? That's very true right there. Let me think about that for a second. Not to get gross about it, but when you're sitting on your throne, having your daily constitution, do you wonder and care who's president? No, you don't care. You care more about, is that roll empty or is there something on that roll? See, that's what I'm saying. There's times in life where you don't care. We need to have more of that. You know what I mean? Like, I can't even turn on the news these days, man. I don't want to hear none of it. You know what I mean? Like, Free Trader says, thanks, bro. Yeah, no problem, man. Thanks for coming in. Everybody check out DIY Semi too, man. You want to learn how to work on your rig? Save yourself a lot of money. I was watching a video about changing shocks out today because I'm thinking it's probably time. I got to replace 2 drive tires. I got super singles. My back drives. I've ran them. I've got the money out of them. So I was thinking about changing those out, and I was like, I wonder what I need to change shocks out. I went over to DIY Semi's channel. I asked him and said, hey, when should I change out my shocks? Every time you change your tires. Great advice. He even showed me how to do it. The video does a detailed description of how to change a shock. I'm like, I wonder what the TA or the Loves charges to change that same shock. I mean, he changed that thing out in like 5 minutes. Let's see where we at. Victor says, hey buddy, good channel. Thanks for the info. What you drive truck-wise. Trucking will be dependent on you truckers for a long time. Yeah, no doubt. I use a Freightliner Cascadia. I got a video about it if you want to check out the specs on it. Go to, it's a video called Good Fuel Mileage is No Accident. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Good fuel mileage is no accident. I don't know. It's probably way on back there. Good fuel mileage. Where am I at? Good fuel mileage. Yeah, I don't know. It's way on back there. I don't remember what the thumbnail looks like. That's what's getting me. Lots of times I can just remember what the thumbnail looks like and go right to it. I know it's way back there though. It's probably 3 months old at this point. Yeah, here we go. I got it. Hang on, I'll drop a link to it. Let's see. There you go. And Free Trader and DIY, if you guys want to drop links to your channels, you're more than welcome to in here. And anybody else has a YouTube channel, it's got to be your personal channel though. Don't drop links to like. All right, we're back. But yeah, you can drop links to your own channel in here, but it has to be your channel. You know what I mean? Let's see, where was we at? Free Trader said, thanks, bro. Yeah, we'll always need truckers. Rick Ann says, by the way, just down load this live video and edit out the cussing. Yeah, I'll leave it in there. I don't make much off the lives anyway. I do the lives because I like them. I like chatting with everybody. So yeah, I may do that, Rick. I don't know. Maybe I think it might need to be in there though. You know, like people need to understand how bad I hate politics. I hate arguing and rhetoric when it's not productive. You know what I mean? Like if we disagree and we can talk about it, we don't have to even come to a conclusion. But you know, I feel like pretty much in my entire lifespan, politics have just gotten more aggressive and more like pick a side. Pick a side. Either you're this or you're that or you're this or you're that. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm me. I'm me. And me does not agree with everything this guy says or does not agree with everything that guy says. So that's why I tell people if I was going to vote, I would just go there and write my own name in because I'm the only one that agrees with everything I believe in. You know what I mean? Like I'm not getting played. I mean, you know, I've liked things about every president we've had. I've disliked a lot of things about every president we've had in my lifetime, you know? Let's see. Would you take the vaccine? Shoot, yeah, I would, man. I'd tie off right now and mainline that thing. If Pfizer making it, is it going to have some Valium in it? Doesn't Pfizer make Valium? Hit me with the good stuff, Pfizer. Oh, Pfizer. I don't even know how to spell that. That's a weird one. Pfizer drugs. What do they make? Let's see. That's why it's not coming up. I'm searching it on freaking YouTube. Copy. Let's go search this on the internet. What drugs does Pfizer make? And I don't want them generic drugs either. I want them good ones. Pfizer, key Pfizer Pharmaceuticals. God almighty, they make a lot of drugs. I should say, what are the good drugs? Ha! They make Viagra. Is the vaccine going to have Viagra in it? Oh, me. Hey, they make Preparation H as well. The big pharma company is also the mastermind behind the popular consumer products. Some of the company's biggest names include Chapstick and Preparation H. Wow. They can help you with chapped lips and a chapped butthole, right? Their most famous pill is Viagra, it says. Lyrica? I've never heard of Lyrica. I don't know. I don't take a lot of drugs. They make a lot of different things. Top selling drugs. I never even heard of that. Their top selling drug. I've never even heard of it. Yeah, I don't know. I thought they made Valium. I don't know why I was thinking that. But yeah, I don't know. I'd take it. I don't care. I mean, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care. Like, yes, I will take the vaccine. You know, I don't care. I've taken a lot of vaccines in my life. I'll take that one. You know what I mean? Like, whatever I got to do, man, that's what I'm going to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't make things political. You know what I mean? Take the politics out of it. Like, don't let politics make your decisions for you. You know what I'm saying? I think that's a big part of why we're getting a new president. People got a little too tied to the politics of things. You know, you can't make like you gotta make your own decisions. So yeah, I would take it. Rick Ian says, I'm more worried about you only go once a day or that I go more than once a day. Yeah, I think 1 is healthy, 2 is healthy. I don't know. Depends on what you're eating. If you eat an entire Domino's pizza right before you go to bed, I will say this: your morning constitution will come fast and early. Little advice for you there. Let's see. Check out that video there if you wanted to see the truck. Free Trader says, I remember when we started from the bottom. Keep it, yeah, all the way up, Free Trader. Me and Free Trader been subscribed to each other for, God, I don't know. I probably had like 100 subscribers, I think, when Free Trader started hanging out. Like, Free Trader's OG. OG. Much respects to Free Trader. Eric Owenhouse, what's up, Cash Man? Not much, man. Thanks for coming in. I appreciate you stopping by. That link there will take you to DIY Semi. There you go. Everybody click that. Go subscribe to him. Especially you guys that are thinking about getting into trucking, y'all should really be over there on DIY, man. He's got a lot of good stuff for you. If you're new to trucking, if you already own a truck like me, it's a really, I mean, he's got you covered over there. But I tell you one thing. On Friday, he does videos called Trucker's Money. If you're new to trucking, watch that, because God almighty, the money that I've wasted in trucking by not doing like the right things with the money. But yeah, no, he's good. He's good. He's going to save you some headache. He's going to save you some headaches. Don says, I just said to you, Free Trader, I will be looking later. All right, good. Yeah, subscribe to Free Trader and DIY, man. They're good guys. Both of them really good guys. Don says, sounds like a good one to get into. Yeah, both of those are really good channels. Really, really good channels. So I don't know. That's my take on it. Oh man, but yeah, guys. If nobody else got anything else to rant about, I think I'm gonna hop off here for a little while. Hell, we may come back later. I don't know. I got a lot of time. I'm gonna run in here and get a shave and get this scruff off. Get the baby face back, and get a shower. Need to do some laundry. Look at that mess up there. But I'm on my way home, so I don't typically do laundry on the road. You know what I'm saying? Thanks for coming in, Tim. We may do it again later, man. Y'all keep those notifications on. We may come back live here later. Appreciate those super chats. Oh, my God, you guys. Thank you. You didn't have to do that. Rick N., thanks for coming in. Who else was in here? Don's always the man. He's always on time. Free Trader, thanks for stopping by, man. I ain't seen you in a while. It's good to see you. Victor in the house. Trucker Tucker, one of the hardest, easiest names to say. DIY, thanks for the super chat. Rick N, thanks for the super chat. Y'all are the man. Who else got me? Ron. Who got me on that first super chat? Cole was in here. Freight trucking. I knew it was a loyal guy to hit me with that. Night Ranger, y'all are the man. I appreciate everybody coming in. Until later, guys. Take care of each other out there.